Well, hello everyone.
Hello.
I can't remember the last time I did this. I might have been 17 at Barnes & Noble. When they had opened. Maybe about 6-7 years. Okay, so this poem is dedicated to my sister, my little sister. I call her the little big sister.
Is she in the audience?
No, she's not. Unfortunately, she's all the way in Florida.
Right.
Okay. And this poem was inspired by her because, you know, I was going through a really rough time in my life, and she just made the most profound statement. And, you know, usually you always know these things, but it's kind of like when someone says it, especially when someone younger than you says it, it almost hits your point. And she said, have a backbone. So the name of this poem is called She Said, Have a Backbone. She said, have a backbone or they'll break you and continue to control you like puppet masters and their strings, tugging on your limbs. They'll tag you along like bins, like the garbage men they are. They'll hoard one man's treasure as trash, stuff you with ideologies, and brainwash you with that secret stash lie they kept hidden in that camouflage satchel filled of cremated women they dragged through hell. They'll twist your spine just like they did theirs, paralyze you, then mold your brain like clay, fill up your pots with memories, then make you drink them in hopes that you'll forget the years they did you dirty. But that stomach of yours will burst like your hollowed out clay potted head, filled to the brim with lost but never forgotten men. She said, have a backbone or they'll break you, twist you and make you, not into the woman they want, but the woman they can control. They'll mistake your passive ways for displays of submission, compelling you to acquiesce. Nonetheless, that silence always makes the worst decision. So that no pouring from that smile says yes. And though your body language screams fear, they can't hear what you really mean, because to them, that deafening silence says have your way. And while your predator preys on your body like Mary before the temple, you will crumble with dismay, you whore. What more clues do you need? Everything is evident in the way that they treat you. I know your daddy never taught you much, but don't mistake the lust in their eyes for love, because the warmth in those hugs will freeze, and that tight grip will loosen faster than motherless thieves thriving in night in dark streets who can't define love and thinks hiding behind that mug will protect them. They're broken. So watch out for their jagged edges and those trails of shiny fragments that will cut you. You won't see them beneath you, but you'll feel them when they puncture your calloused feet. So when the weak backbone sitting in its seat, skewed from its head, entertains thoughts of her regrets, failing to realize that not all hope is lost, but chooses to sit limply, arching over knees, sighing with bosoms, exposing the hopelessness she carries in them, will only allow Mother Nature with her insecurities to blow fragments of the broken mass into its mind. So, even remembering that she said, have a backbone or they'll break you, means nothing anymore, because indeed that backbone broke. And standing up, it stopped defending itself and standing up for what it deserved. Instead, it let its aggressor keep it oppressed, enslaving it to societal standards that it too neither had set, letting it define its beauty, its values, its intellect. It accepted a great deal of bullshit and allowed them to determine a future it would have never chose for itself, compromising everything that distinguished it from the mass. So now, looking in the mirror, it's forced to speak objectively about its misfortunes. I guess that's a coping mechanism. It knows no other way to defend itself when bombarded with questions like, why did you let them? A question it too has yet to find an answer for, and now it's broken. Useless to the mass, mindless, so no more questions I'll bother to ask. I'll let it rest in peace with the things she said. She doesn't care anymore. She's ruined. And that's worse than being dead.
Yes, sister. Yes, sister.